Walk by faith, not by sight, y'all. Walk by faith, not by sight. Aren't you tired of not living up to your fullest potential? Aren't you even tired of not doing what you really want to do? Like, you know deep down that God put you here for a certain purpose. And you know deep down what that is. Whether it be YouTube, creating content, being an influencer somehow. Whether it be, I don't know, being an artist. You want to make art, you want to make music. You want to be an athlete. You want to make movies. Whatever it is. But right now you feel like you're not there yet. Maybe fear's holding you back. Maybe you're scared. You're scared of what other people might think. There's a lot of ideas or a lot of thoughts that's just holding you back. I get it. Because I've been there. But I feel like it'll get to a point eventually where you'll feel tired of being stuck. You'll feel tired of being stuck in that prison, that mental prison that you created for yourself. Or, I mean, sometimes it's how we were brought up. You know what I mean? How we grew up. There's a lot of voices, a lot of negativity. You know what I mean? We picked it up. But it's our responsibility to mend our garden. You know what I mean? When I say garden, I mean our mind. Because everything starts in the mind, right? Everything starts in the mind. So we have to feed our mind positivity every single day. We got to filter out the negatives, filter out the bad, and only let in the good ideas, great ideas, innovative ideas, you know what I mean? Abundant ideas, the most beautiful ideas, you feel me? We got to speak that into existence. But anyways, I just know that you have a dream, and I know that you want to do it. I know you clicked on this video because you know that deep down you need to start YouTube. You need to start YouTube. You got to document your story. You got to document your journey wherever you are. You got to. And you have to express yourself. Express what's going on in your mind, man. Stop suppressing. Stop suppressing what's going on in here and in here. So you could release that. You're meant to release that. You're supposed to share that, right? You're supposed to share your story. Turn your weaknesses into your strengths. Turn your weaknesses into your strengths. All right? God put you in the position that you're in right now. There's always a purpose behind your pain. Understand that. All right? Understand that. Know that. There's always purpose. For everything that you may possibly be going through right now, there is purpose. You just got to find it. You just got to find it. There's this quote. For every misfortune comes a seed of equal or greater benefit. And I think Napoleon Hill said that. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you just got to find the silver lining to what you're going through. Always stay positive. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, he said, create or develop a positive state of mind. Or a positive mental attitude. PMA. You got to develop a positive mental attitude. All right, every single day. It's our responsibility, literally. It is our responsibility to stay positive, to develop a positive mindset. All right, it's all mindset because everything starts in the mind. All right, and even when it comes to the energy that you keep, all right, you gotta really be picky with the energy that you keep. Protect your space. Protect your peace. That's the only way. cut the distractions too. You gotta cut the distractions, bro. Cut the distractions. You know, there's greatness within you. There was literally greatness within you. You just gotta tap into that. No matter what, like, regardless of what's going on in your life, you gotta fight. All right, I know it's a spiritual battle. It really is a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual war out here, y'all. So that's why you really got to mend your garden. Take care of your mind. All right, guard your heart. Okay, don't just let anybody. Don't just let anybody come into your life. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to guard your heart. You gotta love yourself, man. All right, love yourself. If you're in a toxic relationship right now, or even when it comes to friendships, if you know that this person or this group of people is not good for you, change your circle. Change your circle. All right, you know. All right, use your intuition. All right, if your gut is telling you, all right, this vibe is off, then get away. Get away. All right, strengthen your intuition. And if you do want to start a YouTube channel, it is not too late, okay? You might be in your 20s and you're thinking it's too late. You're thinking, or you're still dwelling in the past. You're thinking, I should have started like 8 years ago. Well, guess what? You can't get that 8 years back. So it's okay, though. It's okay. Like, you're still here, right? You woke up this morning. God woke you up this morning, right? That means God's not done with you. God is not done with you. So accept yourself for where you are right now. Accept it. Just accept it. All right? Don't dwell on the past. All right? Don't be stuck in the past. Don't be stuck in the future. Be in the present moment. All right? Because that's the only moment that exists. Like, I feel like there was a point in my life where I was just too much in the past. I was stuck in the past. I was beating myself up. I was just, I was obviously not in the right mindset, not in the right mind frame, right? And because of that, because I was too much in the past, I was too stuck in the past, beating myself up for not achieving so and so, or beating myself up. It's dumb. You know what I mean? Like, when you're beating yourself up for dumb things, not like you get to a point where you realize, all right, that's not the right mindset. And I had to learn that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, life is all about staying in the present moment, being present. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we get carried away with success being this idea of like, you have to achieve a certain status by this time frame, or you have to have so and so luxury car, this and that, or you have to have a house by this time, and if you didn't achieve it by that time you were expecting to, and that's when you start beating yourself up. But no, that's not the right way to go about it. That's not the winning game. You don't want to play that game. That's a scary game to play. And yeah, because I've been there. You get what I'm saying? But now I've come to a point where I was just like, you know what? I'm going to accept myself for who I am right now and where I am, and move forward. You got to be kind to yourself, man. I feel like a lot of it is self-hate. Yeah, a lot of it subconsciously is self-hate. Like, our biggest hater is ourselves. And I feel like we really have to do the work to love ourselves. The best work you could ever do is the work that you do on yourself. And that's loving yourself. Getting to know yourself. All right? That literally, self-love is the best work you could ever do. Like the relationship. Like the relationship that we all need to work on is a relationship we have with ourselves. And that's every day. And that's a lot of internal work. You get me? It's a lot of spending time alone, being in solitude. Some people can be in solitude because they depend on other people's energy for validation, or like they're scared. Like some people are just too scared to face themselves. But get to that point. You might be a little scared to face yourself. You might be scared to be alone. But it's okay. When you're alone, that's when geniuses are made. There's a quote like that, right? There's a quote that says, "Be alone," because that's when ideas are born. Yeah, embrace your solitude. I feel like that's when you become stronger. That's when you learn to become stronger, because you're depending on yourself. You know what I mean? And it's not fun. I mean, it can be fun, but you just got to be your best friend. You have to learn how to be your own best friend, your own biggest supporter. All right, we can't depend on anybody else for love. That's the wrong game to play too. So you really gotta, at least for me, I was raised an only child, but I do enjoy my solitude. Like I stay away from drama. I stay away from, if I feel like the energy's off, I stay away from it. You know what I mean? I stay to myself. I'm on my own business. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I do my best to just be better every single day. You know what I mean? You gotta face yourself. Yeah. But yeah, document your journey, yo. Like today, I'm doing it. I'm speaking to the camera, even though in my head, like a part of me is like, it feels a little weird, feels a little uncomfortable, but nah, you just gotta let that go. Let it go and face yourself. Face yourself and express yourself, man. Like allow yourself, give yourself permission to speak your mind. Give yourself permission to express what you feel inside. And let that go. Share that. And I know sometimes we get caught up in focusing too much on the views or like the subscriber count and whatnot. But nah, like I feel like you'll be more at peace if you just make the focus sharing. Like you'll be more at peace when you focus on giving, as in sharing your story, speaking your truth, because somebody out there is going to relate. Whoever finds your video will relate. And they were meant to watch that video, right? But your only obligation is to make the video, post the video, record yourself and post the video. That's it. And you don't even need to worry about editing, right? You don't got to worry about editing anymore, because for whatever reason, people want to see YouTubers or creators being their real authentic selves. Editing's cool, but editing can take a long ass time. But I don't know. For some reason, people want to watch like a raw video of somebody just speaking their mind. And it could be about anything. You know what I mean? As long as you're relatable. As long as you can relate. As long as your content can be of value to somebody else. As long as what you're saying is valuable to the person on the other side of the screen, right? Just keep providing value. I don't know. Be a friend to somebody. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there probably feels lonely and they're looking for somebody to connect with, and it might just be you. You know what I mean? You just got to post that video so that they can relate to you. You know what I mean? So your story might let them know. Your story can let them know that they're not alone with whatever they're going through, because you're going through something similar. And I think that's a good feeling too. It's a good feeling to know that you're not alone. It's a good feeling to know that there's people out there that's going through something similar too. All right. So yeah, be a friend, be a big sister, be a bigger brother. You know what I mean? Like, People want somebody to look up to. And you could be that person. You know what I mean? Be that person. Show up for yourself. All right? A lot of success is just showing up. Show up. Even if you don't feel like it. It's just like going to the gym. Right? Even if you don't feel like it, just show up anyway. Because in the long run, your future self will thank you for staying consistent, staying persistent. You know what I mean? Like, just imagine that feeling right now. Imagine that feeling. That feeling of achieving 100K subs and receiving that 100K YouTube plaque. Imagine how awesome that feeling would feel. Imagine that. And just knowing that you've inspired over 100,000 people. Right? Like, there's 100,000 people who were willing enough to support you. Like, that's cool. I mean, it's just cool to think that you can inspire 100,000 people. Right? And you just keep growing. You keep growing. You just got to keep posting your story. You know, don't be ashamed of your story, all right? Because there's people out there who will relate. Just give them the opportunity to watch whatever you have to offer. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself the opportunity first. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to share your story. Give yourself permission to be vulnerable enough to share your story. Because there's people out there that's waiting to hear your story. There's people out there just waiting to hear your voice. All right? There's power in your voice. Your voice has a presence. All right? And you probably don't even know that. But you just got to do it. Your voice has a presence. But yeah, God has a purpose for you, dude. Bro, sis. God has a purpose for you. You just got to tap in. Tap into your purpose. Don't be scared. All right? And surrender. Just surrender to God. Surrender to the universe. And just let it go. Seriously, just let it go. Stop focusing on the negatives and focus on the positives. Meditate if you have to. Keep praying. Stay prayed up, all right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, all right? So everything starts with our thoughts, and speaking things into existence is a real thing. So make sure to speak positive. Speak positivity into your life. Speak life into you, first and foremost. You got to speak life into you. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest fan. And share your story. Don't be afraid, all right? Keep going. Keep showing up. You got this, all right? We're in this together, man. We are in this together. I believe in you, all right? Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure leave something in the comments. Comment something down below. I'd be more than happy to engage with you. And that's it for now. That's it for today's video, all right? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.